You lose people not because you don't value them. You lose people not because you take them for granted. Because then the next question is, what makes you take them for granted? Why you're not able to just value that person or that thing? What makes us value a person or a thing? This is the question. Anything that does not fit in the present context of your life, you cannot value that thing or that person. You can value a person only when he fits in the present context of your life. He may be a great person, but if greatness is not the present context of your life, then you won't be able to value that great man. You will want to value, but somehow you won't be able to value. Whatever does not fit in the context of your life, you cannot hold that thing or person in your life. You're going to lose that person. You will end up taking him for granted. You will taking for granted not because you don't value that person at all. You want to value. You don't want to take him for granted, but you will end up taking him for granted. Because we value what fits in the present context of our life. A child values toys more than the books. Because toys fit in the present context of their life. If a mathematician came in a school, then the children there may not value him. Children will value a sports teacher. He may not value the Nobel laureate because that is not relevant to their life as of now. The context of life now is not about research, discovery. Their context of life is something else. They want to play. They want to enjoy. Study as well. Learn as well. But their context is not out and out research. If you are an artist, then art is the context of your life. And if somebody who does not fit in this context of your life, then it is very difficult to hold that person in your life. It will be very easy for you to develop a bond with another artist and maintain that bond, because art is your context and he fits in it so well. If lust is the context of your life right now, you cannot value a monk. You will go behind somebody who can fulfill your desire. You will not go behind the monk seeking truth. You will not put your efforts to meet him, to inquire about life, to seek. You will put more efforts behind somebody who can fulfill your desire. You will go behind a man or a woman who can address lust, because this is the context of your life right now. If now all that you want is a good relationship, then your entire life energy starts moving in this direction. It will be very difficult for you to prioritize a philosopher now, to prioritize quantum physics now. You will prioritize love, because relationship is the context of your life right now. Those are the pages you will follow. Those are the people you will meet. Those are the books you will buy and read. You may also read science, but you will never prioritize it. Somehow you will always value a book on relationship more than a book on science. Somehow you will end up creating a world around you, a set of things, a set of people which are addressing your desire right now, which are relevant to the present context of your life. You will not value, put efforts, prioritize anything which does not fit in the present context of your life. If you do not fit in the present context of a person, then you are not in their life. You are in somebody's life truly, deeply, only when you fit in their context of life right now. If their context of life is spirituality, seeking truth, finding liberation, then it is very difficult for you to fit in their life if you are somebody who is still entangled in the world. And it is true for yourself as well. If your context of life right now is money, power, the egoistic desires, then you cannot prioritize a person who is not doing all these things. You cannot value that person. If that person comes to your life, you will not be able to hold that person in your life. You will respect out of formality, but you will not be able to connect. The connection will not happen. You connect deeply only to what fits in the context of your life. An artist connects to an artist. A sportsman connects to a sportsman. And if a sportsman has a deep interest in philosophy, then he can connect to a sportsman and a philosopher. It is not necessary that a sportsman will only be interested in sports all the time and do nothing else. No, he can have interest in philosophy. He can have interest in music. He can have interest in poetry. Somehow, it has to be the context of your life. Only then can you connect. If philosophy is not at all anywhere in the context of your life, then you cannot connect to a philosopher, nor can you value him. And if he arrives in your life, then you won't be able to hold that person. You lose people, you lose things not because you don't value, not because you take them for granted. You lose them simply because they don't fit in the context of your life right now. Something can remain in your life only when that is relevant to the context of your life. And if it is relevant to the context of your life, then even if you don't value it, it will remain. It will remain. Even if you take it for granted, it will still remain. What remains is what is relevant to the context of your life. You can check who whatever is there in your life, they are relevant to the context of your life. They are addressing one of your needs, one of your likes. And if your context of life changes, you will find that you will start losing people around you. That is what happens when you evolve, when you mature. Evolution means what? Maturity means what? Your context of life is changing. Till yesterday, money used to be the context of your life, but now you are seeking for peace. So, till yesterday, you had set of people who were money oriented, but now you are peace oriented, so it is difficult to hold them in your life. It is difficult that they will be there with you naturally. If they also evolve, and if their context of life also changes a bit, if peace becomes their context of life as well, then you can once again connect, then they can stay together. Something stays in your life, somebody stays in your life only because that is relevant to the context of your life right now. Every time your context is changing, then the people around you are changing. Things around you are changing. The songs that you used to listen will change. Things you were interested in and fond of will change. Books you used to love reading will change.